Hi Claire, it's Aunt Michelle, and I found a book that was one of Emily and Noah's favorite, and it's also one of my favorites, and I wanted to read it to you. And it is called Scaredy Squirrel by Melanie Watt. So this is a squirrel, and your mom can tell you a really funny story about a squirrel. She'll tell you that story. So here's the story in a nutshell. That's a summary. I never leave my nut tree. It's way too dangerous out there. I could encounter germs, poison ivy, or sharks. If danger comes along, I'm prepared. I have antibacterial soap, band-aids, and a parachute. But things really get shaken up later in the book when I'm forced out of my tree by a vicious intruder. Will I survive this ordeal? Will I undergo a life-changing experience? Will I discover my true inner self? Read my nutty adventure to find out. Caution, this story is not suitable for green Martians. So if you're a green Martian, you should just turn this video right off. Warning! Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone wash their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book. It's kind of funny. This book was written quite a long time ago, but kind of an interesting time to be reading it. Ask your mom. Scaredy Squirrel. Scaredy. That didn't work out very well. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. The unknown. He'd rather stay in his safe, familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a scary place for a squirrel. Do you see scary things in here? A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of. Tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, and sharks. I'm scared of sharks too. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is, in his nut tree. Advantages of never leaving the nut tree. A great view, plenty of nuts, safe place, and no tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, or sharks. Disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree. Same old view, same old nuts, same old place. Kind of boring. Doesn't it sound kind of boring? In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He just goes all over the tree. Just different parts of his tree. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. Wake up, eat a nut, look at you. So he starts his day at 6:45. That's an acceptable time, a little early. Eat a nut. Look at view. Eat a nut. Look at view. Go to sleep. Does that sound like your day? But let's say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured this squirrel is prepared. What is in his container? What is in that suitcase? A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit. A parachute, bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, hard hat, antibacterial soap, calamine lotion, a net, Band-Aid, and sardines. What to do in case of an emergency, according to Scaredy Squirrel. Step 1, panic. Step 2, run. Step 3, get a kit. Step 4, put on kit. Step 5, consult exit plan. Step 6, exit tree. If there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. Here is a dramatization of what you should do in an emergency. And here is the exit plan that we will consult. It is top secret. Exit 1, note to self, watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2, note to self, do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract the sharks. Oh, that's what the sardines are. Exit 3, note to self, look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. And exit 4, note to self, keep in mind germs are everywhere. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day, he watches until one day, Thursday, 9:37 a.m. What's gonna happen? A killer bee appears! Ah! Scaredy Squirrel jumps in a panic, knocking his emergency kit out of a tree. This was not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets his idea. The parachute is in the kit, but something incredible happens. What do you think? He feels overjoyed, adventurous, carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. This is a little funny. He gives himself a score of 5.7 for his little gymnastics here. And what's he do next? He plays dead. 30 minutes. 1 hour later, you see him opening his eye. 2 hours later. See him opening up his other eye. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today. So he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make drastic changes to his life. Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. 6:45, wake up. 7 a.m., eat a nut. 7:15 a.m., look at view. 9:37 a.m., jump into the unknown. 9:45, play dead. 11:45, return home. 12 o'clock, eat a nut. 12:30, look at view. 5 p.m., eat a nut. 5:31, look at view. 8 p.m., go to sleep. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. It's in the poison ivy. The end. I hope you liked our story today.